Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the tutorial series of answers to questions posted by users of CAC Mobile. So today I'm going to be doing short video tutorial on some basic hidden feature on the app, and most especially for the most part the book session of the app, the daily devotional guide, the Sunday school pamphlets, and the likes. So we've received a lot of reports and messages from users that would they need to always scroll down to each of the topic that they want to read every time. Now, shouldn't there be a kind of search box or something? The real thing is that there is a search box already in the book section of the app. It's just that the feature and the command to bring it out is hidden, and that is why we're doing this video tutorial to help you with it. So let's take for instance Living Water Daily Devotional Guide. Let's launch that. We had opened it in the previous tutorial, so it's loading. Now, with this hidden feature embedded in the books of this app, you can actually search for anything from page 1 to the last page of this book. And do you know the indispensability and sweetness of this is that you'd be able to track down any text, any Bible verse, any topic, even dates of any lesson that is being given. Take for instance, you were late to where the teaching was taking place, then you were trying to get that particular page or that particular scripture the teacher is trying to dish out. It will be so easy for you to get it straight by just using the search, the find feature on the book session. So how do you go about that? But before I go into that, there's something I would like to show you. It looks kind of small, but you can actually pinch out to make it a whole lot bigger for you to see. You can actually tilt your phone to have a landscape mode enabled. You can, as you can see, you can pinch out rather to make it bigger to any font size you like. So what I'm trying to say is that you can do a lot of things from here, and that is just one. So another one I would like to show us based on the search is that for you to bring out the tool, you need to press hold the screen. So once you press hold the screen, it comes out with the special features. So the first one is find, the second one is day mode for those that are really sensitive optically at night. So and you have the night mode. The night mode is basically for those, for the most part, are having issues with their optical sensitivity at night or during the day, just to reduce the brightness and some text values on the text area with which they're trying to do one or two. So let's use the find feature. Once you click the find, it brings this tool, this simple tool up here. You have the next, you have the close, then you have the search for anything in this book here box. So this is where the magic happens. So let's take for instance instead of scrolling, because if I keep scrolling now, this is just the table of contents. I will need to scroll through a lot of pages to get through to March 31st, because today is March 31st. So for me to search for March 31st, to navigate down there, all I need to do is just to type March 31st. Don't bother about the case. either it's capital or small. Just type it in through there. So March 31st, then you click this done button on your keyboard, and you have the first occurrence of March 31st. So what you need to do is to come here, then click next. So next will take you straight on to March 31st 2018, where you have today's book, or today's lesson. So you have this, and I'm pretty sure this is what you have on the hard copy too, so you can read through. If it's too small, you can pinch out, then pinch in to make it dynamic as you like. So that's searching through page. You can search through with the date, you can search using the day, you can search using the title, you can search through using text or memory verse, you can use paragraph, you can use just a sentence, you can use scriptures, I think I said that, and so on and so forth like that. Take for instance, you want to search a topic for a day, which I can't really figure out right now, but I think I can actually remember the topic, which says gagged, GAGGED. So go. So you have the first occurrence there, so just click next, then it should take you. So I can see that gagged is a topic for Wednesday, that's January 3rd. So instead of flipping through the book of the hard copy, I'm not saying the hard copy is bad, or I'm not saying it's Herculean, but it's pretty easy using this. So as you can see, you have the guide. So and take for instance, I want to search for something else. Let me say Nehemiah. Maybe the preacher is kind of trying to make reference to a particular Bible verse, and you're trying to figure out the topic or the day when the lesson that has to do with this scriptural verse was mentioned. Just type it here. You have Nehemiah 5, no semicolon, then 18 verse 18, and you click this, click the search, the OK key, then it takes you right there. Boom. Okay, it's still gagged. Then you have that. Oh, let's use something else. I'm doing a lot here just to show us the beauty of this search engine here. That's a Genesis chapter 6, then verse 7, and let's search. Then we have it there. It's really an extra reading for let us check the day for gag too. Wow, everything's just on that. So but you can actually do a lot of things there. I think this also crossed my mind right now. There's a sentence on a particular teaching that I can't really remember right now, but I think I clutched this. The blind man said to him. So let me assume this is just what I can actually recall from a preacher's word, lines of statement or so, and I really want to check where he drew it out, so I've typed it there. So let me check where it occurred. Whoa, good. So it was actually on Thursday, January 4th 2018, and it's with a topic, the law of expectation, and it's actually from the memory verse of that day. So you see, you can do a lot of dynamic things with this search box, and a lot of things. And take for instance, you don't want to search using date like I showed the other time. I think the topic for today was sowing the first fruit. So a search, then it takes me there. Can you see March 31st are there? So once I'm through with this, I can just close it. So that is a whole lot of things. You can just search anything from there, in as much you can pick a little line or set of strings from there, just type it through into the box, then you have. So let me take another feature, which is the night mode, to let us see how it works. So can you see these are the night modes work at night? If you want to sleep and you just feel like reading through, don't be scared of the brightness of your phone or of the page. Just switch to night mode, then everything goes well. And if you want to change it back, take it back to day mode, then you have it as it was, and everything goes fine, even with a little beautification right there below the screen. So that will be all for this tutorial session of the hidden feature of the books in this app. You can do these things or apply these features on the Sunday school pamphlets for any language, then also for the Yoruba, living water, and so on and so forth. So take your time to explore more of this. If you have any questions, please feel free to get through to us through email, as I have it on the app. Thank you very much. Do have a blessed day.